Oh shit, Dak's back at it again. Black Lives Matter official music video. Alright, Dax. Alright. Well, hey. Let's just jump straight into it. If y'all want to DM me anything else, the links to my social media accounts will be in the description box below. Dax, let's go. Hold on. Let's remember when we were kids and didn't see color? Absolutely. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Yeah, this a revolution in our time. Everybody's fighting, change coming, yes. That's why it's an acronym for riot. Everybody has a voice, don't you dare stay silent. Yeah, this a revolution in our time. Everybody's fighting, change coming, yes. That's why it's an acronym for riot. Everybody has a voice, don't you dare stay silent. If you say nothing, you are an accessory to violence. Let these words dry the tears of our people.
If you say nothing, then you are an accessory. Come on, man. Say that one more time.
You are an accessory to violence. Let these words dry the tears of our people that are crying. We can bring back hope, but not the people that are dying. It's what happens when the people you've oppressed ask for change in the country that they built, but you've ignored and denied. This for Sandra Bland, George Floyd, and every single family. Police brutality is intervened in and destroyed. Couple bad.
And that's another thing that I've touched on in other videos and things briefly, but like a lot of the people that push back against all of what's going on right now, you know, the Black Lives Matter movement and all of that, they, you know, or the riots and everything, they never acknowledge why it is happening. You know, it's just oh, they're tearing things apart, they're burning things. Well, why are they burning things? Like, masses of people don't just all wake up simultaneously one morning and say, you know what, we burning everything the fuck down. You know, like that just doesn't happen. Like, I'm sorry, that just doesn't pop up out of the blue. You know, there's a catalyst. There is something that happened that pissed people off enough to the point where they're like, fuck it, I don't care what we burn, what we break, everything is going to shit. You know what I mean? There is, like I said before, I'm not advocating for any of that shit, but I'm just saying, like, if you're going to acknowledge the rioting and the looting, acknowledge why it is happening. There's a reason why that came about. You know what I mean? Like, there are people that completely glaze over that, and it's like, yo, like that is the problem. You don't see why this shit is happening. You're pointing at the riots and you don't see, but you also glazed over Colin Kaepernick. You also glazed over MLK, who were completely peaceful. But now when they riot, it's a problem. But when they were peaceful, it was a problem. So what exactly, like, when people are peaceful, it's a problem. When people riot, it's a problem. So, like, what the fuck do you expect people to do? We all know the famous definition of insanity from Albert Einstein. It's the definition of doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. When you've seen people be peaceful and not get the results that they want, come on now. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like I said, once again, because I know there's going to be, are you advocating for burn? No, I'm not. But I'm just saying I understand it. I understand why it happened. And I acknowledge that fact. You know what I mean? Like, there's some people that just completely glaze over it. Like, why is it happening? You know what I mean? But let's get back to this music, though.
Police brutality is intervened in and destroyed. Couple bad cops can't define all you other boys. So every good cop needs to stand up and make some noise. Black, white, Asian, doesn't matter because we can't avoid. So let's all come together, join hands, and just get annoyed at people who believe racism makes sense in a country built on minorities, slave work employed. Nobody's born racist, man. It's something you learn, deep rooted in your brain from the day of your birth. I think it's time that we repair all of these bridges we burned and let love out of our hearts onto the cheeks we've turned. Spread love, show love. Let's get rid of this curse. Don't wait for anyone to act, man. You go first. 400 years wasted. Let's get rid of this hurt, because that's the only way we'll ever see peace on earth.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
what we really need. Cut me open, cut you open, red's the color every single human being bleeds. Let's come together, sit.
Red is the color every single human. And if you've been a part of the family for a while, I know we got a lot of new family members, which welcome to the family to everybody. But one thing that I've said, and if you've heard me say this, just skip ahead a little bit in the video. I'm gonna try to make this as quickly as possible. But if you took a white person, a black person, a Mexican, a Russian, somebody from Ghana, you took somebody from Australia, you lined them all up and you took the skin off of every single one of them, would you be able to tell the difference between them? You wouldn't. Which in short means that we're all exactly the same. So if you're racist against me, that means you're racist against yourself, which doesn't even make sense at the end of the day. So what the fuck are we even talking about here? If you hate me, then you hate yourself. We're the same. You know, like it just doesn't make sense at the end of the day. But let's continue on.
The sins and in between and rally for the rights of everybody in humanity. Black, blue, white, green, playing for the same team. Mine, I'm okay, but boy, that doesn't mean I can't dream. Black lives matter, shouldn't anger you or make you scream. All lives matter, cause we aren't treated equally. Remember when we were kids and didn't see color, and when we played in kindergarten and I called you my brother. Then we grew up and they taught us we should hate on each other, even though we went in the same and we all came from our mothers. I hope y'all understand, hate is not a trait, it was learned, man. Equality's the quality we need inside this earth, man. Give and receive is the karma that you earn, man.
Love. Man. Absolutely. Like, share, and subscribe if you're not subbed to his channel, man. Wow. Yeah, man. I mean, for me personally, and I think I've touched on this before, but like, you know, you hear people say all lives matter, all lives matter. No, forget Black Lives Matter. And it's like, I know y'all have seen the analogies already. You know, when you got a house, when you got a neighborhood full of houses and there's one house that's on fire, and the owner of that house is like, yo, my house matters, can we put this fire out? And all the other people are coming out like, no, all houses matter, we're putting water on all of these houses first, and then we'll put your fire out. It doesn't make sense now, does it? Also, you know, when we talk about breast cancer awareness month, do you see those same people coming out and like, fuck breast cancer awareness month, all cancer matters, we shouldn't have a breast cancer awareness? Like, no, you don't see those same people coming out, but everything should matter, shouldn't it? You know what I'm saying? So like, some of their logics just don't really add up for me personally, and maybe my thinking is wrong. Maybe my thinking on that is wrong. Like, I'm open to being wrong, but a lot of individuals aren't even open to like, I've listened to, you know, some people who chant the all lives matter just to try to garner a better understanding, you know, just to try to understand where they're coming from. But from listening and just being quiet and listening, you know, sometimes that's a key. You ain't gotta always speak, you ain't gotta always talk, but just me sitting back and listening to some of these people speak, some of them are so stuck on their stance, like they aren't even, it's not even worth having a conversation with them. Because I would love to sit down and have a conversation with an open-minded individual that says some of those things. But I feel like a lot of them are so closed-minded that it won't even fucking matter. You know what I mean? Like, y'all know me. I try to see both sides of the situation, you know. And I've said that time and time again on several videos, you know, which is why, like I said, like, I've sat quietly and listened to some of these people and you know, try to garner a better understanding of where they're coming from, and a lot of them are just like stuck on it. Like no matter what you say, they're right. They can only be right, you know. And it's just like, man, maybe one day they'll understand, you know. Like and I tweeted this out. Black Lives Matter doesn't mean that all lives don't matter. There's an implied two on the end of that. You know, Black Lives Matter too. You know, but apparently nowadays you got to be real specific with whatever you say. You know, otherwise it just gets torn apart and to shreds. So I guess maybe we should add a two to it. You know, Black Lives Matter too, also. You know, or something, and maybe those people will go. I don't know, man. But major salute to the brother Dax, man. Dope piece right there. I mean, I didn't expect anything less from him. You know, at this point, you know, with Dax, you don't expect anything less than superb. You know, whenever he drops something, y'all know I'm on it. You know, I'm on it because I know it's gonna be some heat. I know it's gonna be impactful. I know it's gonna have some substance to it. You know, I know it's gonna feed the soul. You know, it's not just gonna be empty lyrics, or even with his visuals. A lot of the times aren't empty. You know, there's some substance to them. You know, but hey, man, let me know what y'all thought about it in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed the video, as always, please leave a like before you go. Smack the subscribe button. That's right over there, as you guys already know. And of course, family, check out the video that's right over there too. You might like it. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Doc Rich, I'm out.